Footage from a hidden forest camera has revealed an unsettling sight.
Residents here claim they've heard unusual growls and spotted glowing eyes in the darkness. Just days ago, surveillance cameras recorded what
Dogs come in all shapes and sizes, but today we're looking at 20 dog breeds so weird you'll think they're from another world. Bedlington Terrier. Guess what? This little lamb-looking dog was actually bred to hunt rats. The Bedlington Terrier may look soft and gentle, but back in the day it was a fearless hunter. Over time, people fell so much in love with its charm that it became a star in dog shows. With its unique curly fur and playful nature, this dog is a bundle of joy, especially around kids. Bedlingtons love to be the center of attention. They protect their family, and the best part, they don't shed. For an active family, this four-legged friend is like a dream come true. Sure, the price tag is around $4,000, but owners say the love, loyalty, and fun are worth every single penny.
Afghan Hound. This dog looks like it walked straight out of a royal painting, with long, silky hair flowing in the wind and a tail that curls like a ribbon. The Afghan Hound comes from the tall mountains of Afghanistan, and even though the land is mostly desert, this breed is covered in one of the most beautiful coats in the dog world. But beauty has its price. Their hair tangles so easily that it needs daily brushing, almost like taking care of a model's hairstyle. They live around 10 to 14 years, but owners must be ready for expensive vet bills because these dogs can suffer from cataracts and thyroid problems, sometimes costing thousands of dollars. And here's the part many forget. When you buy this dog, you're also buying the lifetime of care that comes with it. With each Afghan Hound costing around $7,000, this pet is not just stunning, it's also one of the most expensive commitments in the dog world.
Tibetan Mastiff. Have you ever seen a dog so massive it looks more like a lion? That's the Tibetan Mastiff, one of the biggest dog breeds in the world. This giant hound was bred in Tibet to guard homes and survive freezing mountains, which is why its thick fur keeps it safe in the harshest cold. But here's the catch. These dogs are extremely territorial, making them fierce protectors, but also a bit tricky to keep as pets. Standing over 2 feet tall, females weigh around 70 to 120 pounds, while males can reach 90 to 150 pounds of pure muscle and fur. Owning one isn't easy either because they can cost nearly $10,000. Still, if you manage to train this powerhouse, you'll have a loyal companion that will never leave your side. Samoyed. Have you ever seen a dog that looks like it's smiling all the time? That's the Samoyed, a fluffy white dog that's not just beautiful but also hard-working. Long ago, the people of Siberia bred Samoyeds to pull sleds, hunt, and even herd reindeer. At night, they would keep their owners warm by sleeping on top of them. Even today, this breed is known for being loyal, gentle, and full of energy. Yes, their thick fur sheds a lot, but that same coat is what makes them so admired and loved. The Samoyed is not just pretty, it loves to stay active, go on adventures, and be part of everything you do. And while owning one might cost around $14,000, many say this cheerful, hardworking companion is worth every penny. English Bulldog. This dog might look a little lazy with its wrinkled face and droopy skin, but the English Bulldog is full of surprises. Behind that short snout and strong body is a gentle and dependable family pet that loves being around people, especially children. They crave human attention and enjoy spending time with their owners in different ways. While they may not look as tough as a Rottweiler or Doberman, Bulldogs can still be protective and alert, even chasing off unfamiliar dogs if they feel threatened. What makes them even more appealing is how low maintenance they are. You don't even need a big yard for them. And if you're willing to spend around $2,500, this loyal and lovable breed might just become the perfect addition to your home. Pharaoh Hound. Did you know there's a dog that can actually blush? The Pharaoh Hound is one of the oldest dog breeds in the world, said to have stayed the same for more than 5,000 years since the time of ancient Egypt.
Back then, these dogs were not just pets, but trusted hunting companions of Egyptian rulers. What makes them so special is their joyful personality. They're smart, affectionate, and love to make people laugh with their silly antics. Owners even say they can train them to smile, and when they're excited, their nose and even ears turn pink as if they're blushing. A Pharaoh hound is playful, loyal, and full of life. But there's a catch. They bark a lot if left alone, and owning one will cost you around $7,500. So while this dog feels almost perfect, it's definitely not for everyone.
Cavalier. Have you ever seen a dog that looks both royal and playful at the same time? That's the Cavalier King Charles Spaniel. Its name sounds fancy because it comes from British history, but behind that noble name is a small dog full of love. With big round eyes that melt hearts and a silky coat that shines in 4 different colors, this breed carries a touch of elegance. But don't let the looks fool you. They can run fast and even hunt if needed. Still, what they love most is being with their owner, following them around and playing all day instead of being left alone. Many call them aristocratic, but the truth is they're just gentle, affectionate, and very cute. If one of these little companions has already stolen your heart, you'll need around $1,800 to $3,500 to bring one home.
Akita. Loyalty has many faces, but none more touching than the story of the Akita. In Japan, this breed is seen as wise, strong, and fiercely protective of its owners. The most famous Akita was Hachiko, a dog who would walk with his owner to the train station every day, wait for him to return, and then go home together. Even after his owner passed away at work, Hachiko kept waiting at the station day after day for years. His devotion touched so many hearts that the people of Japan built a statue in his memory. But beyond this legend, Akitas are large dogs that love open spaces, and without enough room to release their energy, they can become restless and destructive. If you're thinking of bringing one home, be ready to spend around $4,000 and give it the space it deserves. After all, loyalty like this doesn't come cheap.
Lochin. Guess what? There's a dog out there called the Lochin, and people also call it the little lion dog. This fluffy companion has been loved in Europe for more than 500 years, and its German name literally means little lion. It's not just the brave heart that earns it that title, but also the long flowing hair that looks like a lion's mane. Families adore this breed because it's affectionate, playful, and amazing with children. The Lochin loves being around people and thrives when it has company, making it perfect for any lively home. Strong yet elegant, gentle yet courageous, it's a dog full of surprises. But here's the catch. Owning this little lion can set you back around $12,000, making it one of the pricier pets out there.
Dogo Argentino. This might surprise you, but one of the most powerful and expensive hunting dogs in South America is the Dogo Argentino. First bred in 1928, this dog came from the extinct Cordoba fighting dog and the Great Dane, making it a mix built for strength and size. It was created to hunt big animals like wild boar and even pumas, and its athletic body shows exactly why. With its speed, intelligence, and quick reactions, this dog is like a natural-born athlete. But here's the catch. This breed needs constant activity, otherwise it struggles with health problems. That's also why it's banned in places like the UK, Colorado, and New York City because of its strength and aggressive reputation. Owning one isn't cheap either, as the price starts at around $8,000.
Canadian Eskimo Dog. Did you know one of the oldest dog breeds in North America is now on the edge of extinction? The Canadian Eskimo Dog, once brought from Siberia over 1,000 years ago, is now left with fewer than 300 alive in the world as of 2018. Their downfall began in the 1960s when more than 20,000 were killed in Canada to disrupt the traditional lifestyle of Native people. and the breed never fully recovered. These dogs are tough, strong, and made for survival in harsh cold. But they aren't the easiest family pets since they carry health issues and can get easily irritated. Still, owning one could help save this ancient breed, though it comes with a heavy price, about $8,750 for a single dog.
Rottweiler. Have you ever seen a dog that looks so powerful it feels like it owns the ground it walks on? That's the Rottweiler, one of the most famous breeds in the world, especially in the United States. At first, people think they're not too expensive, sometimes under $2,000. But here's the twist. This breed is prone to many health problems, especially hip and joint issues, which can make their lifetime cost much higher. In fact, Rottweilers top the list when it comes to pet insurance claims. Still, despite the hidden costs, their loyalty and protective nature make them worth every penny, with an overall price tag close to $1,000.
Azawak. Have you ever heard of a dog that looks like it just stepped out of the desert sands of Africa? The Azawak is that rare and elegant breed, coming straight from West Africa, where it was once prized as a hunting companion. Unlike many breeds we see today, this one is still fairly new to the modern dog world, only recently recognized by the American Kennel Club. Tall, slim, and built for speed, it shares roots with Middle Eastern and South Indian hounds. What makes the Azawak even more fascinating is its loyalty. It doesn't just run around on its own. It loves to exercise only when its master is by its side. With proper care, this graceful dog can live up to 15 years, making it not just a workout partner, but also a longtime friend. And if you ever think about owning one, be prepared, because this beauty comes with a price tag of around $9,500.
Chow Chow. That looks like a fluffy lion, but acts like the boss of the house? That's the Chow Chow, one of the oldest and rarest dog breeds in the world. Owning one is no small deal, because from the day you buy it to the day it grows old, you'll be spending thousands on food, treats, vet visits, grooming, and health care, adding up to nearly $11,000 in its lifetime. But the real twist? These dogs demand exercise like royalty, needing up to 4 walks a day. And if you think that's easy, try handling their stubborn nature when it comes to training. With their ancient roots and proud personality, the Chow Chow is definitely not for the faint of heart.
Saint Bernard. A dog so big and fluffy that hugging it feels like hugging a giant teddy bear? That's the Saint Bernard, one of the most loved dogs in the world. It became even more famous after the movie Beethoven, where a huge Saint Bernard stole everyone's hearts. Long ago, this gentle giant was bred to rescue people trapped in the snowy Swiss Alps, guiding and saving lives in dangerous places. And no, the old story about them carrying barrels of brandy around their necks is just a myth. What's real is their kind and caring nature. And for around $1,500, bringing one home is like bringing home a lifetime of love. Irish Wolfhound. This giant of a dog carries the spirit of Ireland in its name and in its history. The Irish Wolfhound was once bred to chase down dangerous game and even face off against wolves, making it one of the few dogs that could truly survive such battles. Standing nearly 3 feet tall at the shoulders and weighing around 150 pounds, this is no small companion. It's a towering presence. Yet, despite their size and ability to run fast, around the house they move slowly and calmly, almost like gentle giants. Training them takes patience, since they prefer to learn at their own pace, but their loyalty makes it worthwhile. Just be ready, because owning one of these legendary dogs can cost you close to $3,000.
Black Russian Terrier. This dog looks like a dark giant from the cold lands, but the Black Russian Terrier is more than just its size.
Built by the USSR, this massive dog can weigh up to 140 pounds, with thick black fur that keeps it safe even in freezing weather. It was created to be a fearless guard, which explains its courage, confidence, and sharp mind. Strangers might find it intimidating because its natural instincts quickly take over. Yet for all its bulk, this dog can move with surprising speed and agility, almost nimble for its size. With a price tag of more than $3,500, it's clear why people see this cold-weather beast as a rare and powerful companion.
Portuguese water dog. A dog that was not made for hunting or guarding, but for fishing? The Portuguese water dog is exactly that. This clever and hard-working dog was once the best friend of fishermen, jumping into the water to help with nets and carrying messages from boat to boat. Its special curly fur doesn't shed much and makes swimming easy, almost like wearing a natural wetsuit. They're smart, eager to please, and can be trained quickly, which made them perfect partners at sea. With a lifespan of up to 14 years, that's a long time for one loyal dog to help catch fish. Their looks are quite unique too, sometimes with thick curly fur and sometimes with unusual patches that make them stand out. But for around $5,000, you'd not only get a rare breed, you'd get a faithful fishing companion.
French Bulldog. Here's a dog that stole the spotlight in the streets of Paris, the French Bulldog. Born from English bulldogs brought to France and mixed with local rat-hunting dogs, this little charmer became a city favorite. With his big bat-like ears, playful yet calm nature, and endless cuteness, the Frenchie won hearts everywhere. What makes them special is how easily they fit into any home, whether it's a single person, a couple, or a whole family. They're quiet dogs, but their expressions say it all, and they even get along with other pets with no fuss. The only catch: these adorable companions don't come cheap, with some Frenchies priced as high as $6,000.
Saluki. Did you know there's a dog once called the hunting hound of kings? That's the Saluki, one of the world's oldest breeds, famous for its slim body, long legs, and incredible speed. For thousands of years, royals used these swift and agile sprinters to chase prey, and even today, they carry a look of elegance and dignity. They may not be the heaviest dogs, but males can stand over 2 feet tall, giving them a truly impressive presence. Despite their fancy coats, Salukis can adjust to many climates with ease. As pets, they're gentle, loyal, and independent, but they do come with challenges that need careful handling. And if you're thinking of owning one, be ready. This royal breed can cost around $5,500.
These were 20 of the weirdest dog breeds on Earth. Which one surprised you the most? Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more amazing videos.